I made it just in time. Ho ho ho! What was that saying they used to say? What was that saying? Yeah, we mind games. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come in, I need a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's training people where your skin. All recent gaming, go breaks and pay top beam. Good morning, come and moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Oh, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you all beautiful. Hey, and an awesome Thursday. Happy Felix Day, my friends. Of course, today is Happy Felix Day. Why is it Happy Helix Day? Oh, crap. What'd I do? Oh, shoot. Almost closed down the window where I'm live. Oops, sorry about that, chat. Almost did. But yes, today is Happy Helix Day. Why is it Happy Helix Day? Because, we got an update. We also, got a little update of Stranger Than Heaven. And I got to tell you, that shit looks awesome, man. Oh, man. Chat, I was shedding tears yesterday. I got to admit to it. I went out yesterday, had a couple beers, got home, and I was just shattering tears because I saw the Star Fox 64 remake coming out. I was like, man, the game I played the most on Nintendo 64 is getting a remake? Oh, man. And it looks so fucking fantastic. I mean, we gotta give them props. When something good comes out, we gotta give them props, man. We gotta give them props. No joke, we gotta give them props. They did an amazing job with that Star Fox game, man. Yes, it does. You feel so far away. It does. Oh, man, real quick, let me say good morning to my friends. We got Gio Walker. Good morning. How you doing? He says Saros is DOA. What's that? Seriously, what's that? Bucko Lex, good morning. Eric, good morning. What's up? That Star Fox game looked really good. That may be enough to push me getting a Switch, too. Listen, Star Fox alone can push anybody to get a Switch. I mean, for me, that game was one of the... Wow. Oof. I played the hell out of that game. No joke. I really loved that game. Back in the day, The Super Nintendo one was cool, but the 64 one for me was wow. And, you had to do, like, all those side missions. If you did something, you went to another map, and then you went to another one. It's like different routes. You had the easy route, normal route, and hard route. Oh, my God. Like I said, I played the hell out of that game back in the day in Nintendo 64. My God. And just seeing that come back, I'm like, wow. Oof. Yeah, Sinceres, hello, good morning. What's up? If Star Fox looks this good, I can't wait to see how Zelda Ocarina of Time remake looks later this year. I'm not really that hyped for Ocarina of Time, though. I'm not really that hyped for that one, though, even though, it's one of the best games ever made, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm not really that hyped, though. We're gonna get, listen, back again. At least change it to, if she, I know she says listen a lot, but at least add, hey, you, or hi, or, I don't know, whichever, just please, if you do bring that back, do not bring the whole listen thing again. Please, that was annoying as hell. Damn. Oh, Melicios is in here. Oh, man. BB Money B. Yeah, I got a girlfriend, man. What's up, BB? How you doing, man? How you doing? Ah, man. Let's see, though. Ray G, what's up, Lamont Davis? What's up, Michael Lax? Diddy Kong. Oh, my God. Why did you have to bring Diddy Kong Racing? Why? Now I have the damn song stuck in my head. Man, why'd you gotta get that song stuck in my head? Oh my God. Now I gotta watch the damn trailer of Diddy Kong Racing now. Ah, my God. I've already got the Super Mario 2 in my head. Now you gotta get... Out of all things. Man, that Diddy Kong Racing was pissed off, though. When you had to face a damn fat-ass pig. Oh, shit. That damn pig, man, was tough as hell. You had to be near perfect to finish that motherfucker. No joke. Pickles, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Dropping Shaman, good morning. You love CEOs to say here. Talos, the man with the ray. What's up, man? He says, Lou, you look like John Lovitz. Man, out of all people, everybody says I look like John Lovitz, man. Why don't somebody say, you know, Lou, you look like Tom Cruise or Henry Cavill or Brad Pitt. I mean, shit, some handsome dude out there, or Elvis Presley or Dwayne Johnson. No, they always gotta get me looking like John Lovitz. Man. Lego Cocho says that remake needs to be on all platforms. Here's the thing, though. How can you get a Nintendo Switch game to be on all platforms, especially with like the controllers and everything they have set up, the way they have it set up? How can you get it to do that, though? Pickle says, time to play some Star Fox 64 on Xbox. Oh, man. Pickles, man, you don't understand. That really brought me back to my childhood days, man. Because, you know, Wiz Pig Phase 1 was tough as hell. Phase 2 was really easy. Really? Oh, man. You had to be near perfect to kick Wiz Pig's butt. Yeah. Louis Cavill, Louis Reynolds. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. I mean, Louis Snipes. You look like Brad Pitt, Louis, honestly. Man, that's not good, though, because Brad Pitt's stinky, I heard. I heard he does not take showers, though. Do I look like he's sick? Oh, damn. Hey, when is that Project Helix Death thing today? At 12 p.m. Eastern. We will be here live, chat. We're going to talk about Helix. We're going to see what's going to come up. We're going to talk a little bit about it, and we're going to save some more for tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning we have a very big day. Or probably on Monday, though, because, you know, tomorrow morning we have the courts making a decision if PlayStation loses the 30% thing or not. And we also have, my chat, we also have, of course, you know, yeah. We also have the PlayStation numbers that are coming. So let's see. Let's see how everything comes out, because, you know, they're going to be like, oh, it looks so good. You know, they're going to put makeup on it. What I mean by makeup, I'm talking about the guys out there on Twitter, of course. Starfire's not going to Xbox, right? No, it's not going to Xbox. What do you think is going to go to Xbox, though? But NGO doesn't look worthy to 450 to me. Yeah, that's the thing, though. I beat all Diddy Kong racing campaign, including Mirror Mode, tough as hell. Man, listen, Diddy Kong was one of the toughest racers of all time, man. I don't understand why they don't remake that damn game. They should. And then also, you know, put the cool intro into it. That intro was pretty cool, though. TMR is the ponies' earning calls. Yes, they're waiting for those earning calls. They're waiting for that good news. And you know what that good news is? They're probably going to get. That Sony's going to shift away from PC strategy. But here comes the question. Should they? Because, I mean, Saros ain't looking pretty good over there. Yeah, we make games. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, no problem. We'll go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, we support the dev. Yeah. Really. Let me drink some more coffee. This coffee's pretty good today, you know. Chat is so sunny today. You know, we got a cloudy sky right here, and, you know, skies are blue. Yeah, on one side, cloudy sky. You know, Bobby the Bird's probably flying around doing some stuff. Yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, they buy their games. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Look, construction building. Nice. Yeah. Y'all don't buy shit. this bullshit out there, man. Telling me that you all buy games to support the devs, man. I need to shut the hell up. Damn. Y'all looking like fools out there. So let's start off with this, chat. Of course. Why not? Why shouldn't we start off with this? Because hell, like I said, I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for this. I'm happy this is actually coming out. But will it make me go pick up a Switch for now? I don't know, chat. I don't know if it's going to make me pick up a Switch, though. You know, because at the end of the day, though, chat, you know, we like to play games and everything. But shoot, we are busy. Uh-oh. Computer froze. Sorry about that, chat. Okay, now it's back to normal. All right. Like I was saying, we are busy playing so many games, though. So maybe down the road, I might go ahead and pick up a Switch just for this game. And for, of course, several other games. Because, you know, if there's a Mario Party coming out, you know, why the heck not? I should get a Mario Party. Okay, what happened here? Automatically finds the installer you're missing. I do not need a driver update. No, I don't need that. Close this shit. Thank you. All right, good. So, let's go. Like I said, though, I'm hyped for this sucker. And I saw this, I'm like, it's only coming out for this Switch. So sad, though. I gotta go pick up a damn Switch. But hey, either way, though, I'm happy it's back. When was the last time they made a Star Fox? Bobby! Bobby, we're talking about Star Fox, Bob! Oh, he mad about Saros, though. He was like, well, I'm here. Just to let you know I'm here. And he left because I told him to talk about Star Fox, though. He's waiting for me to talk about Saros to come back. And bitch, damn, Bobby, you a pony. Man, you're building a nest next to my home and being a pony, Bobby. What's wrong with you? So it says here, Star Fox 64 gets a graphical remake coming to Switch 2. Yes, that's fantastic, man. I mean, I'm happy about that, chat. I'm happy about that. Get back with me, Star Fox Adventures remake, and maybe I'll consider it. Oh, all right. Comes out next month, Louis. Yes, it does. So I'm not picking up that Switch next month. No. No, chat, no. No. So let's read about this. Nintendo has shadow dropped the Star Fox focused Nintendo Direct to announce a new game, Star Fox, which is graphical remake of Star Fox 64. Check out below. Yes. Switch to Star Fox is a go. Nintendo has announced a seeming remake remaster for Star Fox in a surprise Nintendo Direct. The upcoming title is simply titled Star Fox. I mean, that's it. Just call it Star Fox. And it will be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Not to the Nintendo Switch 1. I already got the Switch 1. Shit, damn it. I'll throw that shit away, man. Damn. Hey! You better know. No! Oh, I have a Switch 1, you babe. You know, now I gotta throw that shit away. Damn. Look at you, babe. It's like, yeah, leave. You babe with the bully today. Oh, man. This trailer showed off a mix of cutscenes and gameplay. While stage layouts have remained the same, the visuals have received a major upgrade. Man, I'm telling you, those visuals look good. I mean, Falco looks fantastic, though. Yeah, Falco looks fantastic. Fox looks cool. And Sleepy the Toad is just Slippy. Yeah, that's it. While the base campaign remains largely the same, good. Do not change that. Perfect. Mwah, mamma mia. Good. All right. There will be new cutscenes not included in the original release. Challenge missions allow you to replay complete campaign missions. You can use the Joy-Con 2 mouse controller for aiming. Ah, nice. A new multiplayer mode was shown off, featuring battles between Star Fox and the crew and Team Wolf split screen. And game sharing capabilities are also available. Nice. Star Fox will be exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 on June 25th. I mean, chat, are you guys hyped for this stuff? Sell your painting for the Switch 2. I mean, if someone offers me $1,500, $1,000, or $2,000, I'll sell the painting. No joke. I'm sitting between 1 and 2. Whichever, if it's in between that, perfect. You gotta negotiate that sucker. You gotta negotiate it. Yeah. Try to sell it. Yeah. To get that painting out of here. Because, you know, maybe down the road I might get something nice, though. I hope so. Because, man, oh, man. Man. Ooh. Ooh. I love Star Fox. I mean, New Jack, who does not love Star Fox? Star Fox is such a good game, man. It's such a good game from back in the day, though. I mean, I'm happy that we're making it. I'm happy it's coming back. And let me tell you something, Sony. This is how you do a fucking remake. Seriously. But yeah, Chad, like I was saying, you know, sky's blue, you know, a little bit of rain over here later, probably, you know, trees are nice. Bobby just flew in to say hi. No, everything's good. Everything's good. Yeah, everything's perfect. Yeah, everything's good. Yeah. People be like, give me a reason to buy a Switch 2. Then when Nintendo makes a game for Switch 2, those same dudes ask why it's not on Switch 1. Nah, I don't ask about it, you babe. You know, I just said it kidding though. I mean, I got the Switch 1 though. I gotta fix it and then, you know, try and then sell it because, you know, that Switch 1 has not been turned on for like years now, a year or two. So I gotta fix it though. And I plugged it in and left it charging for like 2 or 3 days. It just I gotta at least give it a week or something, you know. I gotta do something with it. So let's see though. Xbox and Nintendo is the only ones that can do a good remake. Yeah, kind of funny though. Because Sony goes ahead and makes PS4 remakes. Who the fuck asked for that shit? And then try to sell it to you for $50? No wonder they found the remake shit. I mean, why am I going to buy a game that... Look, no joke. I'm not kidding you, though. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this in theory, right? Let's do this in theory. Let's say Last of Us 1. No. Last of Us 1. No. Yeah, Last of Us 1. Lands on Xbox. Let's say this, right? It lands on Xbox. No, be like, no. This is an example, though. No. It lands on Xbox, right? Let's say this. What do you think the auto thing is gonna do? It's gonna maximize its graphics and it's gonna look good on the Xbox for free. Yeah, I know. There was a movie, you know, it doesn't have the controller haptic feedback, you can't breathe the controller, blah, blah, blah. Shit, it rumbles, it shakes. That's all I care for. Period. Right? I chime in, you know, the rumbling. You know, if it feels good, the rumbling. Yeah. But look, it will do it for free. That's what pretty much they did over there. They're like, oh yeah, let's increase the graphics and let's resell it for, you know, all this money and get $50 into it. Yeah, let's do that. No wonder y'all PC ports failed, especially since y'all blocked that shit, assholes. Game What Matters is Nintendo is a toy company. Man, listen, Nintendo can be anything it wants. Nintendo rich as hell, though. Yeah, you can't fuck around with Nintendo, though. They got their own theme park. You can't get bigger than that, though. They got their own damn ass theme park. I mean, you got little chubby Toad running around dancing. They got Yoshi. Man, they got everything. Man, they got cartoons because, man, let me tell you something. Pokemon I think is as long as the damn Simpsons, though. Pokemon long as hell. It's been out there for like all this time. I mean, we saw Ash. Did Ash become champion, though? No joke. Because I remember when I first time I saw a Pokemon, there was a kid named Ash. He was trying to be like the biggest champion on Pokemon, though. Did he become champion? Or he just disappeared? Fuck, at least Nintendo drops more titles than PlayStation 2 tentpoles titles a year. What can I say, bro? Sony being Sony. Sony being Sony. It sucks. It sucks. Ash did become a champion. He did? Oh, I did not know. There you go. Spoiler alert, he did become champion. But the question is, how many seasons did Ash become champion? Probably like 30, 20? Damn. Holy shit. Damn, Nintendo just chilling, minding their own business. Exactly. They're minding their own business, but while they're minding their own business, they're making bank, though. Holy shit. They're making more money. Damn. I mean, I wish I could make that ton of money that they do with a Pokemon cartoon or Pokemon card. Damn. If you tell girls you played GTA 6 on... If you say you play Mario, they tell them to laugh at you. Really? Game on, man, that ain't true, man. I mean, we can put it to a test. I can go outside the street and be like, tell all these girls, hey, yo, ho, hit that, say, hey, I'm playing GTA 6. I'm like, huh? What's that? Damn, he won't, he made me laugh right there. Ooh. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Damn. Oh, yeah, Indiana Jones did recently drop on Switch too. Yep, it did. Between you bought the game yet? You get the Crazy Louis Switch Edition. Oh, crap. Then, you know, then the controls will be inverted. We'll have a problem there. You know, we have to get adjusted to, you know, handling the gameplay from the Switch 2 Crazy Louis Edition. I mean, it's going to be one crazy thing right there. It's going to be one crazy thing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. All right. Between you bought the game, let me see. Not yet. Going to wait to see if Zelda Edition launches with OTT later this year. Damn. I got to tell you something. If there's going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 with a Zelda remake, you know, edition, I'm buying that, but I will not open it. I will save it in the closet. You know, I'll keep it in a nice bag, nice and clean. So when the years go by, I can sell that MF for $800. Yep. Like, give me 800 or give me 1,000. Give me 2. You know how it is, Chad. We got to do business right here. June in gaming heaven, everybody. And speaking about heaven, my friends, speaking about heaven, we had another game trailer yesterday. We also got one today, which is Alien Fireteam 2. Man, we gotta be happy, chat, you know. Moving up. All excited. Yep. Even though, you know, that excitement looked pretty ugly, though. Sorry, chat. But you know how it is. We gotta be excited, though. Yes. I wanted to remake A Link to the Past. Hell yeah, I'm down with that. Stranger Than Heaven, baby. Yes. We had a trailer for Stranger Than Heaven. Let me tell you something, chat. Let me tell you something, chat. That fucker did look amazing, though. I like the whole idea between the periods of time that, you know, the dude learns music, you know, and all that stuff, and how the story starts, you know, that you got Snoop Dogg throwing you out in the ocean. Man, all people, what do we have to get Snoop Dogg, though? I mean, Snoop Dogg cool, though. I gotta say, Snoop Dogg pretty cool, though. He's pretty cool. No, it's at 12, my friends. 12. I already have the schedule right here. I have the schedule for the Helix because remember, we're doing a two-parter today. Today, we're going to do this show till 11:10. 11:10, Louis out. Louis go eat breakfast. He's going to eat 2 hash browns. Louis be back. And Louis will have Helix ready for 11:45 so that we can be on the go and watch the Helix at 12. We are going to watch it today, yes. So like I said, we got Stranger Than Heaven being announced yesterday, my chat. And which is a pretty good show, a 32-minute show. I thought it was going to be like a 15-minute one, like Metro, but this one was 32 minutes. So yeah, pretty good stuff, And man, oh man, this game cannot look better than what it does, man. It seriously looks really good. I like the animation to it, I like the detail to it, man. It looks fantastic. It does. So, let's talk about it, my friends. Yeah. It says here, Yakuza Like a Dragon developer RGG Studio finally gives Stranger Than Heaven a release window. Now is the winter of our on this content. At this evening. Wow, that sounds so deep. So beautiful. It does sound beautiful, chat. It does. It sounds nice though. Oh, we got producer in the building. What's up, producer? Good morning. Yes. Ever had an egg and hash brown sandwich? Man, why you giving me ideas, man? I don't want a damn egg hash brown sandwich, man. Shit. I'll make one right now. So, go for it, No Jack. What's the question, my friend? It says here, which was dedicated entirely to Ryuga Gotoku Studio Stranger Than Heaven. We finally learn when the anticipated action RPG will launch. At the end of the 30-minute presentation, diving into the game's story, combat system, and characters, the developers revealed that the title will be launching this winter. So, do you think Xbox needs a gear bundle? Fuck yeah. So we have some guy. Let me see. Konya, good morning. He says, "Do you think Do you think console gaming is over?" No, it's not over, my friend. It's gonna take a while. And sorry, I got you on TikTok on the cell phone, but I'm also on the YouTube channel. If you want to drop by, it's the Xbox International Podcast on YouTube. Yeah, I'm waiting for TikTok to give me a link so that way I can see what you guys write in there. So if I don't catch your comment, I'm in two screens right now. I got the computer right here. You guys are over here. Sorry about that. So, like I was saying though, right? Does Gears of War need a console? Yes, I do. I 100% say yes. It does need a special console. Why? And I hope they do something cool to get us to go ahead and pick it up, especially with how things are these days. They All right, thank you for that, Corners. Thank you. So, like I was saying though, right? Yeah, it does. It looks really good. Yes, it does need a bundle because look, out of all the traditions, right? Out of all the traditions we have when it comes to Gears of War, we had, back in the day, the cool Gears of War console from the 360 era. Then we had the Xbox One Series Gears of War console, which fucking looked wicked. Y'all remember that red with the slash in it? The controller looked fantastic. And man, when you turn it on, it had the sound effects. Man, that was a pretty cool box. I can't believe I sold that thing, man, just to get an Xbox One X. Damn, I should have kept that one for myself. But that's what you do though. Money's tight. Yeah, go for it. But man, I'm telling you, it was a beautiful box. So I really do hope they actually bring a box back that looks all bloody, looks really cool, so it can get people hyped up to go pick it up. It's a box that people got to go pick it up. Because I know they had a Halo edition, and it looked cool, but I want to see how the Gears of War does look like. Yeah. That's what I want to see. Yes. A lot of people love Gears more than we think. Yep, that is true. There's a lot of people who have love for Gears of War. That's true, though. That is true. So that says here, Dayreezy, that's your new nickname, Laugh Out Loud. Which one? I got all 3 Gears of War consoles. There you go. See what I mean? That's a tradition now. They got to do one. So, yes, it's not a proper date, but imagine RGG and Sega, like every other developer publisher out there, is running scared of GTA 6. Why does everybody think they're running scared of GTA 6 though? I don't understand though. Nobody ain't running scared about GTA 6. Hell no. You should not be scared. You should release your game because either way your fans are going to go ahead and play it. But yeah, I kind of get it, They're just... Yeah, I get it. So, let's keep going. But who knows? Maybe Rockstar will push the game back again. What? Who are these? Oh, it's Eurogamer, of course. Oops, sorry. I picked up a bad site though. Damn, BB, you see that, BB? Oh, BB. You see what they say, BB? Damn. They want to push back the game again and carve another massive hole in the middle of the game industry release calendar as a result. Stranger things have happened. So why is no game near GTA 6? Shh. Don't say that. There's got to be one or two, though. Yeah. So, Stranger Than Heaven is the latest title from the studio behind the like of Dragon Yakuza and Judgment Games, and the upcoming game takes a lot from RGG's back catalog, as you probably expected. It's cinematic. There's a massive focus on action, and there's a core theme of friendship running throughout the game's expansive setting, where previous RGG titles have mostly called one location home. And had you briefly ventured to other areas, this one is a bit different. Stranger Than Heaven will take place across 5 different eras and 5 different cities in Japan, beginning in 1915, which I love that idea, and then checking in with our heroes in 1929, 1943, 1951, and finally 1965. That's pretty cool. Elsewhere, I've written about the game's combat, a distant step up from what we've seen in the past Yakuza games, for example, and a bit of a gamble on RGG's parts. Can something that seems this complicated from the outside end up feeling intuitive and fun in your hands? The studio has a good history with making an action cinema feel like 2 parts of the same helix. Ah, you used helix. So I'm confident But I'll reserve my judgment until I can actually try out the bold new system for myself. Stranger Than Heaven comes to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox on PC, Xbox Cloud, Xbox Game Pass, Steam, and PlayStation 5 this winter. Wow, we're getting it for Game Pass, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I mean, chat. Xbox beautiful out here. No matter what they say, it's beautiful. Shout out to the 50 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. Let's go. Yes. Man, bro, we happy. These past 2 months has been this, and every week, man, we get something new, something fresh to talk about Xbox. I mean, look, this week, we just saw, damn, canned the damn, Copilot. It was canned, though. It was canned. We also saw a new, sorry, I can't make the same sound effect that it does on the console, though. But it finally got a new, sweet, green Xbox logo going to be popping up on our console. Beautiful. Fantastic, man. We got the whole green back, baby. Let's go. And, man, oh, man, today we get an update on the Helix, man. Xbox has kept us talking, my friends. It's kept us talking, and everything that's kept us talking has been good and positive, besides that article that was written a couple of days ago. That, why do we need this article right now, right here? Especially with these guys who are looking for something for ammo, which you gave it to them. Because they were out there saying it. Thank you for giving that to those idiots. But everything has been good, man. Everything, all the good news we got, even though the numbers came out bad. But, that CEO said, hey, we got work to do. We got to steer this ship. We got to get it up and going. He's working really hard and really fast to do things right. Yep. Now we got to see some changes, though. Let's see, though. People complain that Xbox games should dodge each other. So I suppose the person may be wise to dodge GTA. I just don't want to hear that constantly. Here's the thing, though. Xbox has got so many games that all they need is pretty much like just to release 4 games a year and they'll be fine. 4 to 6. I mean, six games is tops, though. 6 games is tops for the year, though. But you got to give it like every 2 months, just release a game. Every 2 months, release a game. Or, I don't know. I mean, yeah, every 2 months, just release a game and they'll be fine. We don't need more than that. All we need is 6 games a year, because that's the funny thing, though. We look at ourselves and we look at everything that's going on, though. 6 games is actually a good thing, though. 2 months apart, depends how big the game is. If it's going to take you 2 or 3 months to finish, stuff like that. Fantastic, though. More than that is good. When it was like that, the normal company would be looking to sell their brand. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dustin? People will play GTA 6 just because of its name or drop off quick when they realize it still controls like the 3D era games, since Rockstar gameplay is always complete ass. You don't like Rockstar gameplay? I mean, let me tell you something. If I compare Red Dead Redemption 2 to GTA, Red Dead Redemption 2 plays totally different than GTA, though. It does. For me, Red Dead Redemption is actually a little bit more realistic on the side of things. When I mean realistic, it feels like the character feels more like down to earth than the GTA one. GTA one, it feels like all the characters flying around Earth, The only game that can center the fight with GTA 6 is COD. The only game I know that can fight GTA 6 is Fortnite, though. Fortnite is the only game that can fight it, though. Because Fortnite's got 660 million subscribers. I don't know about Call of Duty, though. I don't know how many. Let's go check it out. I mean, why not? Let's go see how many users are in Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Total users. I mean, I could be wrong. So, according to RTL, mobile has over 1 billion. Well, the mobile version has 1 billion players, though. So, yeah. So, it says your franchise maintains approximately 21.5 million monthly active users. MAU Essential with daily active users DAU around 18 million. While according to Active Player IO, this is according to Active Player IO, Call of Duty Mobile has over 1 billion lifetime downloads. The franchise has sold over 500 million copies. So Fortnite, yeah, Fortnite can compete because, you know, Fortnite has always got something under the wing, man. They always do. Dustin is right. PlayStation is likely looking to sell their brand since none of their games are selling. Ooh. Speaking about not selling, we're going to go into slander mode right now, Chad. We're going to have some fun about this because, hell, at the end of the day, that's what we do, my friends. We have fun. We have fun and we slander this stuff because, yeah, they always tell us this stuff, right? They always go in and they say, hey, what is it they're saying? We buy our games. We support their devs. You know, don't bring it to PC because they don't buy the games, they pirate it. And it isn't. But here's what's funny though. If you don't, look, I don't know why they don't seem to understand how things work in life though. If you do not buy this game on PlayStation, day one, they're going to move it to another platform because they need the money. They do. They need the money, they need the cash. I mean, if you don't understand how life works, when it comes down to this, how the gaming business works, when it comes down to this, they need the money. That's why they're pushing their content to PC, because you're all not buying their games. Yes. How do we know? Why, oh why should this game have a poor start? Why? Why should it have a poor start? Why didn't you guys pick this up? What's going on with you all? I mean, you were a couple months ago rooting, cheering, please take games away from PC. Please do not put these games on PC. Please do not do that because PC are pirates and all that crap. But yet, why aren't you picking it up to prevent this? Pick it up and prevent this. Pick it up and prevent this, but they're not. They're not picking it up. They're not buying it. They're not doing shit with it. And that's why when they go to PC ports, PC players go ahead and buy it, and then you be like, oh Lord. So let's see what's going on. Poor start for PS5 exclusive Saros as first sales data emerges. Arjuna Vinna laugh. Sales numbers for video games aren't often made public unless they hit major milestone. Yep. Let's read this again. Sales numbers for video games aren't often made public unless they hit a major milestone. Who was talking about these sales the other day? I know who Safo was. It was Safo. She brought it up. Or are particularly impressive. Otherwise, we're relying on charts and estimates to try and glean how well a game is selling. That's where we are with Saros. Sony's latest first-party PS5 game that officially launched a few days ago on April 30th, 2026. Based on information available so far, it would appear the game has somewhat had a slow start. Coming from Push Square, exactly, Pickles, out of all things, coming from Push Square. Of course Push Square is pissed off. Why wouldn't they be pissed off? Because, you know, they want the game to be pushed. They want the game to be sold. Because if not, they could be jobless pretty soon. If PlayStation ever gets sold. So, the PS blog has published into the PS Store charts for a month of April, where Saros is positioned in at number 11 in North America and 17th in Europe. Oh shit! Now obviously the game only had a few days on sale in April, if you include the digital deluxe edition 48-hour early access, but it's still not particularly strong debuts. Uh-oh. Game sells for a high-profile release, like the typically spike right at the start and tail off quite dramatically, so it's difficult to say that it will fare better in May's charts. I mean, shit, I hope it does though, but here's the funny thing though. They sell 2 million copies. They're gonna be like, yes, it sold 2 million copies. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything is just too perfect over here. That's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. Because we all know how they are, chat. They always come out and say a lot of stuff out there just to look good. They mentioned the Game of the Year possibilities. Name all PlayStation game. These people are 100%. It's just ridiculous all the stuff they say though. To be fair, on Amazon, Saros is currently #1 release in PlayStation PS5 games, so it's not all doom and gloom. Wow. See what I mean? They looked for the goalpost move, like always. And seriously, look, no doubt. If it sells good, good. But at the end of the day, they need to sell more. This game should have released on PC day 1 too. But no, we're not going to get into that because, they get pissed off. You know what? I don't care if you get pissed off. Fuck it. It should have released on PC day 1. Because seeing this is sad. Sad that this is happening though. One thing, and here comes the goalpost move, one thing that always worth pointing out is that sales expectations for every game are different. Sony will be slapping hard smart case wrist if it doesn't do Spider-Man's numbers. With this budget estimated to be around $70 billion, it will take as many sales for Saros to recoup its cost. Seriously? Seriously? Okay. There's... Cost is one thing, but you gotta add the servers, you gotta have a whole bunch of things that they have open out there that cost some money. It's electricity, gasoline, blah 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 blah. Because electricity, y'all know what I mean though. Yeah. Frustratingly, we'll have to wait for official sales numbers to emerge if we got any idea how Saros is faring. The PS Store. Stop with the pop-ups. Push supporter. Access all 4 hookshot sites at free. Pay me. Nah, I don't want 333. Pay me for talking about it. Support us, I'm supporting you. Pay me. Just kidding, chat. They're not going to pay me shit. The PS Store charts on April were dominated by sports. Games like MLB The Show 26 and EA FC 26, but not far behind were games like Promata, Crimson Desert, Starfield, or rise at 5th in the US and 4th in Europe. Here's the full PS5 charts. Let's go down this list, chat, because I want to know something, chat. I want to know something. Hold on, chat. Oh, I got to see something right over here, chat. Hold on. It says here, MLB The Show, Pragmata, Crimson Desert, NBA 2K26, Starfield, Content Warning, Grand Theft Auto 5, Mouse for Hire, Mouse PF for Hire, Minecraft, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, Saros, H2, EA Sports FC 26, Arc Raiders, EA Sports Mania NFL 26, WD2K 26, Resident Evil 4, Ready or Not, Invisible vs. Resident Evil Requiem. In the EU, EA Sports FC 26, Crimson Desert, Grand Theft Auto 5, Starfield, Pragmata, Minecraft, H2, Content Warning, UFC 5, Resident Evil 4, NBA 2K26, Mouse PI for Hire, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, It Takes Two, Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2? Damn. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Ooh, nice. Saros, Forza Horizon 5, No Man's Sky, Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. Huh? But where's Marathon? Y'all see Marathon in there? I ain't seen shit. Where Marathon at? Bro, I'm playing mixtape is sick. Nice, nice. I'll check it out, my friend. I'll check it out. So let's see what the comments say, though. I feel like, let's see what they say. I feel like a lot of us are simply pinched for cash right now. So we're being hyper selective about the games we're willing to pay full price for. Fill more pockets. What's up? He says, Starfield supposedly didn't sell on the PS5, but it's in the top 5 on both US, EU. Weird. Saros is almost behind Forza Horizon 5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See what I mean? They love to lie to you. Here comes the excuse. Now the goalpost move. Considering Returnal wasn't huge on sales game, but House Marquette got to do this as a spiritual sequel. I would imagine they don't really need to worry about being a multi-million seller from the first week. It'll probably gradually get sales, like from me, since I still need to finish Returnal. Yeah? BB, is that your brother though? BB, that your bro? That gotta be Big B bro right there. That's Big B Money's bro right there. You talking about GTA 6, GTA 6? He hasn't even finished 5. He hasn't even finished San Andreas and the rest of them. Just 4. Yep. That's gotta be Big B's bro right there. Yep. Jack the Lad! 93. My thoughts that you can't say a game has a poor sales based on one day's worst sales figures. Oh, okay. If you didn't like Returnal, you knew this game wasn't for you. So its sales be less than Returnal, which itself wasn't a major seller. Wow, they're looking for that excuse though. And still don't point out what's the important thing though. If you all don't buy the game, then they're gonna push it to PC. Y'all ain't gonna be happy when this game go to PC. Y'all be pissed, right? Yeah. Saros was never going to sell out. It's sad that people are just not interested. Oh. Once again, goes to show the whole make good games and it will sell well is a myth. Many good games sell well, but unfortunately not all of them. Yeah, that's a myth though. You know what's another myth, chat? We buy your games. We support the devs. That is the biggest myth I've ever seen in my life, though. No joke. And seriously, I hope Saros sells well. No joke. Why not? It's a good studio. Returnal was pretty good. You know, hell, I hope they do sell well. No joke. But damn. Y'all ain't buying it, though. So how in the blue hell do you want Sony not to put their games to PC? Old Lee Trout says, imagine being 50 years old, console warrior. Oh, you go talk to Puerto Rock about that. I mean, he's 60. He's grandpa gaming right now. I'm not 50 though. But all right. Was Sony trying to sell Saros at 70? Yep. Sony never re-update their sales figures after first announcement unless they have a good reason, like in for a sequel or a side project, and not often. Of course, they do tell, man, what kind of a PlayStation fan are you? Even I know that if Saros would have sold 2 or 3 million copies since launch, it would have been plastered all over the place, my friend. Oh my God! You know what they're doing? They're waiting to collect the info in order to plaster that shit out of there, though. I mean, you gotta know how Sony works. Learn. Come on. I don't think the Demon's Souls remake figure has been updated since it passed 1 million. That was 5 years ago. It didn't do well, my friend. Y'all let that shit die. That's why they closed down Bluepoint. Because y'all try to pinpoint if it was Sony's fault, it was Bluepoint's fault. Listen, it was you all's fault because y'all did not pick up the fucking game. Y'all did not play the game, and that's why Bluepoint shut down. Yeah. But all right, even in the financial reports, they just list the previous announced numbers. It's hard to read too much into them. They are so outdated. People were talking about HFW the other day based on updated data and ignoring all the contents of the first game being in a different game economy. Now we're different economies, chat. We're different economies, yeah. It doesn't look bad. I wouldn't mind giving it a try eventually, but definitely wasn't a day one for me. Deep sell, PS Plus game. Oh, they wait for sales. You cannot wait for sales, my brother. You cannot. You're not a PlayStation fan. You gotta buy day one. You gotta support the devs. Eva says, is another shutdown coming on? Nah, game's not gonna shut down. No. Nah. It's not gonna shut down. People are really missing this amazing game. I'm just saying. I bought it, but damn, that price point is really hard to justify. I'm enjoying it for a quick jump and jump out, but I know I'll have to be locked in if I want to have a serious run. Frustratingly, I wouldn't have to wait official sales numbers to emerge if we get to get an idea of how Saros is faring. Then why are you declaring it's a poor start? This guy don't even know what he's talking about, though. I love reading the comments, though. Poor, not slow, as you go, not to say but poor. Big difference. Your headline in this article saying it's poor. Why are you responsible for declaring something in big bold letters, front and center, that you know is that you don't know is true, misinformation. Well, the darts, let me explain something to you. This is a PlayStation first-party studio that just released a game just exclusive for the console. They were expecting that you all were going to buy it because you also are the guys who say and go out there, we support the devs, we buy our games. You all come up with a lot of bullshit lines that y'all think we actually fall for them. I laugh every time you guys come around and make some bullshit stuff, right? I mean, chat, it's hilarious. It's funny. And yet the game comes out, a big title like Saros. Saros looks amazing. It looks good. It should have been released on PC too, day one, but that's me. But y'all didn't buy it. So that's why Push Square went out and said what it said. Because at least, it should have been number one on the list. But, you know, look, we have the whole month of May. It'll probably pick up and get better. Hope so, you know. This is a pretty good studio, though. Wow, now they're destroying their game, though. You know what? Yeah. That tells you what kind of fanboys these guys are. No joke. No joke. They do support the devs. Yep, they do. Yeah. They support the Xbox side. The cost 70 mil, yet games like NTE and Celebrate cost around 40 million more out for more. Maybe Sony should start investing in some Chinese and Korean devs. I think a major concern for Saros is its price. A lot of people are not going to pay 70 for a roguelike, and that hurts Returnal as well. With most people I know who play the game being when it went into the PlayStation Plus subscription. So I think Saros will fare for same, maybe sell 1-2 million, but also gain a large following once it hits the subscription. But when the cost doubles what Returnal did to make, I don't think it will be enough for Sony. Shout out to the 63 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. Let's go. Woohoo. Oh, man, chat. I mean, we got to laugh at this stuff. Because at the end of the day, they lie. And they lie, 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 and they lie. Yo, what's up? Hey, what's up? Good morning over there on Twitch. Good morning. Hello. Cessna. What is it? I can't read. You're on the cell though. Cessna, hello. Good morning over there on TikTok. What's up? Yeah, I'm in two screens though. I'm here on the cell phone. I'm here on the computer. Just to let you know, because I run the show on YouTube. I wish that Twitch could send me the link so you can see what goes on, so I can see everything you guys put on there. So if you guys comment on here, give me a bit so I can respond to you all. I'm starting to believe PlayStation doesn't believe in generations. Oh wow, damn. You're starting to believe that? Ooh, man. Is Kirby Joe coming? Nope. Kirby Joe only comes on Monday, he says, loud and clear. Sometimes, you know, if he has a day off, he'll jump in, you know. If he has a day off or a free thing, he'll hop in and say, what's up? Yeah. More studios closure don't likely to merge the teams into SIE. I don't know what's going on with Sony, though. It ain't looking pretty. I mean, tomorrow is a big day. I'm also not sure what makes Saros so special. I was watching somebody play it and didn't look like anything worth bragging about. I'll tell you what it is. It's a PlayStation game. Anything PlayStation is worth bragging about. If you don't brag about it, then you're not a PlayStation fan. I mean, shit, the game can be about you lifting up toilets, cleaning toilets and everything. But if it's a PlayStation game, right? Of course, they'll be happy. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, though. No, he's not gonna miss it. He'll catch it later on. And we'll talk. Me and him talk a lot through WhatsApp, so we talk a lot of things, though. But yeah, that's how it is. But like I said, the whole Green Bread, they brag about everything. They think they have all the best titles. They think they have all the Gaudis in there. But when you look at these games, like for example, look at Astrobot. What is so different from Astrobot than Mario? Explain that one to me. It's a platformer. But no, it is a Gaudi. Okay. Jeff Keighley gave it its Gaudi. Cool. That's Jeff Keighley giving us awards, though. I'm starting to believe PlayStation doesn't believe in generations. Of course they do believe in generations. They do. They believe in all that stuff. Yes, they do. Oh, 100% they do. Double Flow, good morning, brother. How you doing, Double Flow? What's up? What's cooking, bro? How you doing? Need some water. Double Flow making fun of Saros starting a poor sales start. I mean, of course, along the way, probably sell a little bit more. You know, I'll be out there saying, we started, yeah, 2 million copies. We rule. Listen, remember what the thing said? 62% of gamers are not buying day one. Only a 30%. Oh, God. I mean, we cannot make this shit up, chat. We're seeing a lot of things happening out here. We're seeing this. We're seeing a lot of cool things. We're seeing a lot of things happening out here when it comes down to the information that these guys have been saying. Though, remember that like a week ago, they were like, oh, yeah, 41 people buy consoles for their exclusives. But here's the funny thing. Y'all forgot to mention that this 41% do not buy all the exclusives this boxes throw out. I mean, me, for example, I did not finish About. I played it, and it just wasn't for me. Okay, skip. What's the other one that I tried? What was another one I tried from Xbox that I just didn't care for? There's got to be another one, though. About is one of them. There was another one I forgot, though. I'll come back to my head, though. But there's some games I'm not going to play. That's how it is. Same thing on PlayStation, right? I mean, I don't play everything PlayStation throws at me. Same thing on Nintendo. I don't play everything Nintendo throws at me. So at the end of the day, though, that's the thing y'all forgot to mention that day. But, you know, you had to throw it out there just to get Xbox, you know, trying to get them to come back to exclusives. But, okay. Yeah. All right. Go for it. And I hope they do, too, of course. I hope Xbox comes back to exclusives so we can have a little bit of console war fun. If I mention about Steam, dog, I'm be happy. What do you mean you mention about Steam, though? You're talking about Saros going to Steam, though? I mean, that should go to Steam. We'll be laughing our asses off. I mean, we'll be laughing our asses off. And, man, like I said, tomorrow is going to be an important day. Like I said, we're going to have the PlayStation numbers come out. Ooh. My belief on that, 41% is skewed. Both platforms play majority of the same games. The exclusives are a secondary decision based off that. Exactly. Bro, boy, you spout facts right there, my friend. You did. That's what people do out there, my friend. That's what people do. I use my wallet. Why? Let me see. I use my wallet wisely. I stack Game Pass and buy third party here and there under 25. Nothing wrong with that, my friend. Look, you're protecting your pocket. That's what I tell everybody out there. Protect your wallets no matter what. You got to protect that no matter what. No matter what. Media throws a lot of stuff to you, hyping you up. And sometimes you go in and buy this and then all of a sudden the game is not even actually complete. I hate. That's why, you know, the hype thing, I'm kind of cool down with that a little bit. I always wait for the game to come out for it to tell me something. You know, and for it to see if the game is actually doing well, if it doesn't have any issues. Because if I hear it has like a save issue, I put it to a side till they fix that shit. No. So let's see though, what's out here. It's time to do the search. It's time to do the search. Look at Retro. Oh man, New Jack that Retro Gamer says, I am playing the same game on my Xbox Series S on scale 4K. God of War, Ghost of Sparta. Laugh out loud. No reason to be mad, buddy. Laugh out loud. Who mad? Who mad out there though? Damn. They mad because my friend New Jack Gaming is playing God of War on his Xbox. Wow. Who could believe that? Who could believe that though? Well, that Saros is in number 5 spot in the selling section in the PlayStation Store. Hey Louis, what I missed? Are they supposed to reveal Helix tomorrow? No, the Helix will be revealed today. Today at 12. So today I'm doing a show for 2 hours. Right? I'm doing a 2-hour show today. Period. Gonna take a rest. Gonna eat some breakfast. Gonna set up the other show really quick because, you know, we gotta set it up. because you know I gotta be here by around 11:50 or 11:45 tops. At least I have a 10-minute time to spare. Have a nice little conversation, right? Hold on a second, chat. I'm trying to do the TikTok thing again. All right, there you go, perfect. So yeah, after that, we're gonna watch the Helix presentation. Let's see what they show. I don't know if we're gonna see the console. I mean, if we do, I'll be like, whoa, I'll be like, whoa. That'll be impressive though. To be honest, that'll be super impressive if they did though. I'll be like, that's wicked, no joke. Helix is not being revealed today. This is just going to be what we're ready to discuss at GDC. I'm just saying if they do though, and I'll be impressed though. If they don't, cool. I just want to hear more about it because listen, that's the thing, we gotta keep on bringing it up. What's gonna happen next gen? What's going to bring? What's gonna come up? What the machine's going to do? To get us hyped up for what comes next though. Cause seriously, people talk a lot of things about Xbox, right? They talk a lot of things though, but we gotta keep up with the positive news. Not all this negative news that keeps coming back towards them. At least for the last 2 months, we haven't had them negative news though. It's going to be a light brief on Helix. I mean, I hope it's a good one though. It could be light, but I hope it's good though. Hope it's good. I mean, I'm hyped for it, Chad. I'm hyped for it. No matter what they show, I'm gonna be hyped for it. Cause man, I'm telling you, can't wait for next gen. I'm ready for it, baby. I'm ready for it. Bunnies loves Xbox, laugh out loud. Now they love everything to do with trashing the poor Xbox. They do. Let's see though. Let's see what else is out here. And chat, look. One laugh. I said this before and I'll say this again. I'm going to show you something right here. This is what these guys are waiting for out of all things. I cannot believe. Let me see if I can get this dude. Let me see if I can get this dude. He's William A. Aguilar. Is it Aguilar? You know what I'm talking about, right? Bro boy, you're in here. You know who that William A. Aguilar is, dude? The supposed Sony analyst or video game analyst that is out there. Man, I can't find him though. Damn. Man, I wish I could find him though. Shoot, I saw it coming from yesterday. It was pretty funny though. I was like, oh, so that's what you guys are waiting for. They're talking about it. Well, May 8th, now we're gonna see tomorrow at May 8th, they're gonna talk about Sony's strategy. They just want to listen what is gonna be Sony's strategy. Oh yeah, Nim Jr. What's his name though? Send me the link to his stuff. Yeah, look. Bro, he's like Nim Jr. Yeah. Oh man, that's ruthless. Nip Jr. Damn. Oh yeah, Nip Jr. always does it real quick. He knows what I'm talking about. Oh shit. We have our fun out here, man. We have our fun. I mean, look, seriously though, no joke. I gotta say thank you to those guys, man. I gotta say thank you to those guys. Those guys, man, always bring up the content and the laughter out here. You gotta say that. Said it will be confirmed at Saros Press investor meeting and following meeting after that. Oh, can you send it to it? Louis is Joey Jr. Wow, damn. I mean, it would be the other way around. I think Joey is Louis Jr. though, because I'm older than Joey though. Oh Lord. Oh man. Oh dang. That's funny as hell though. That's funny. I mean, I sit here and I laugh at this stuff because, yeah, like I said, I want to thank them for that, though. They give us a lot of content, though, because it's funny how we sit here and we just laugh at their stuff. Because they out there, man, and just making these big ass posts. I mean, they're like 50 like feet long. They're like 50 feet long posts. You're like, why are you making these 50 feet long posts for what? Trying to explain what they say, and while you read it, you're like, ah, hell, no way. This is way too long. No. You start to get dizzy. You start to believe what they say, though. That's the sad part. You start to believe what they say. No joke. It says here, Joey's Donkey Kong and Louis Diddy Kong. Man, why you be like that, though? Okay, just put it on the Discord. Thank you for that. Let me go look for it. All right. 4K, yes. All right, thanks. Thank you, 4K, like always. 4K bringing in the heat. Let me say thank you, my friend. Got the thumbnail ready for today. Awesome stuff. All right, let me go to General Discord right here. Let's see what Bro Boy dropped for me. I know, man, I'm telling you. That's the sad part. That's what they look for. Here it is. Yep, there's good old Aguilar. Yep. Good old Aguilar. Nib Jr. Oh, my computer froze again. Damn it. Okay, it's good now. Copy this. Close this. Let's put this right here. Thank you for that. Much needed. Yep. Here's Nib Jr., my friends. If y'all want to meet Nib Jr., here he is in person. Nib Jr. William R. Aguilar. His title reads Gaming Analysis Infographics, Data Research, Financial Report Breakdowns, and Explanations. Yep. That's what he says, though. That's what he says, though. So let's see, though. Sony's corporate, this is what they're waiting for. No joke, chat. This is what they're hyped for, though. Sony's corporate strategy and earnings announcement presentation will be tomorrow night. Yes. 3 a.m. ET. Oh, so it's going to be tomorrow night, though? Oh, so we'll get the news on Saturday. Okay, so this will be a Monday show. Woohoo. Let's go. So, yes, that's what they're looking for out of all things. I mean, shit. We have a game out here named Saros. Saros is out here. You're more hyped to see what the strategy is, so you can come. He does? Wow. Okay. So then they can come with the bullshit. No, Sony may or may not announce a change for PlayStation at this meeting. If policy changes are not announced, they may be reserved for potential business segment meetings. Which usually held at later dates in May or June. In the frame of May, June. Oh, so now he's making, clearing out his name, though. Oh, Lord, look at him lie. Official update. You do not need to check in every 30 days to keep access to the digital downloaded games that you purchase. Players can continue to access their play of the games more than usual at one time. Oh, Lord, nah, fuck that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this shit. Look at all the stuff he just wrote right here. So this is funny though. He says you do not need to check in every 30 days to keep access to digital download games that purchase. Players can continue access and play their purchase games as usual. One-time online check-in is required to confirm the game's license. After that, no further more check-ins are required. Sony spokesperson replying to GameSpot. Look what he says right here. Number 1, keep third PlayStation consoles that has their game downloaded online during the refund process, and you do an online check to make sure it is. If the account says the game with the access has been downloaded to more than one console, but only one of those consoles are online, send the person trying to refund the game error code saying that the refund process. So basically, they're telling the dude that likes to play offline, please keep your console on during the 14-day refund process. Why? Why should they keep it on? I mean, they bought the game one time. That already confirms the license and everything. They're downloading it. That's it. Done. Over. And if in 15 days he logs in, right, to ask for a refund, somebody should say, hey, yo, you purchased again this date. It's been 15 days from here. You're not getting your refund. That's it. You're done. Rayo says, story time with William laugh a lot. Is this the first chapter? Oh, Lord, let me tell you something. And this is a funny thing though. If you sit down and you grab Nib's tweets and if you grab William's tweets, put them all together, shit, that will be. I think those tweets together will be bigger than the Bible. No joke. Holy shoot, those guys type a lot of shit out there. Damn. Big B says just wait for GTA. Big B, we all know you're just waiting for GTA 6. Big B, we all know that. We all know. I don't know for what though, because you're probably gonna play it 5 minutes. Knowing you, I never seen a man be so hyped for about a game he's gonna only play for 5 minutes. At times. BB's like, what do you mean, Crazy Lou? I mean, seriously, jump in the game, play for 5 minutes, and you say I got a girlfriend and leave. No wonder it take you years to finish a damn game, though. Damn. GTA 5 has been out for 13 years. Holy shit, thank you for that, bro, boy. Really appreciate it, man, because I couldn't find that dude. Because I don't follow those dudes. Yep. Me too, Farkey. I love the last one. I'll use the last one for the showcase. That's what I'm going to use right there. The last one, my friends. Yep, 100%. Waiting for more information about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The last one, I can't wait to play it. Oh, man. Look, chat, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. There's so many games I'm hyped. I mean, look, now we got a Star Fox 64 remake, man. I mean, I was like, damn, I don't have a Switch too. But, you know, I'm going to wait a while before I purchase that sucker. I'm going to wait a while. No matter what, I'm still going to wait a while. I'm still going to wait a while. Yes, yes, yes. Damn, those tweets are longer than 50 Shades of Grey. They're pretty... Like I said, if you put them together, though, shoot. Funniest thing I saw was Nib wrote one of his essays. Someone responded to him with an essay of his own, and he replied he will not read the long post, respond with an audio 14 minutes long. Holy shit. Did he actually say that, though? So wait, we got to read his bullshit, and you won't read my bullshit? Wow. You's an asshole. Oh, Mom's a good show. That's a good show. Mom on Netflix is a good show. It's got that girl from Scary Movie. She does a pretty good job in that show, though. She does a really good job in that show. No joke. Wow. Yep, that's how it is. Yeah, he said he won't read long replies. Oh wow. Yeah, because you know Nib is such an important figure out there. Yep. But we don't need to reply to him long though. I mean, yesterday, just alone, that Hunter dude put out a tweet. He said, I'm an Xbox guy. I saw the tweet and I gladly replied. I said, nope. Slammed the door. I mean, come on, bro. Can you say you're an Xbox guy? When you're literally, it's like what he just said. I can't wait to play Forza Horizon 5 on the Forza Horizon 6 on the Xbox. And then, when it comes out for the Pro, I can't wait for the Juicy Pro update. Oh, you're an Xbox guy, really? Yeah, that shows you. Yeah, Hunter, go for it, yeah. You know, you set things out there just to try to come over here, man. You're not going to come over here, my friend. No matter what you do, you're not coming over here. No, I mean, we Xbox guys, we don't want you guys to come over here. Yes, and I had to say this, though. I used a copyrighted big cloud door, because that's a copyrighted big cloud door, though. You know what the big cloud door is? You know, have you ever seen big cloud slam door on people? Yep. Fake news like Mike Johnson, Louis. Man, don't get me started, Mike Johnson. I'm here for that hooker, Dave Crazy Louis. What's up, Sanjay Martinez? Give me good morning, brother. How you doing? How you doing, man? Xbox Nation, 100%. Yep. Yes, chat, 100%. That's how it is. Well, let's see what else is going out there, chat, because, you know, there's not a lot of info out here, but, ooh, man. I gotta say, though, they've done, you know, we haven't talked about this too much, though, but they've done a pretty good job when it comes down to the marketing of Forza Horizon 5. I mean, 6, I keep confusing the numbers. But Forza Horizon 6, though, they've done a pretty good job marketing when it comes down to the console. They're actually showing you more and more of the Xbox console. So that's a beautiful thing they're doing out there. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm glad they're showing it. And I'm glad they're hyping up people for this stuff, man. I mean, it's a pretty good job when it comes down to Xbox, though. And it's every day there's something like new, an event or something on Forza Horizon 6, so that's nice, though. You know, seeing that is actually really nice, though. And talking about it even more. And like I said, though, we haven't talked about it much because funny thing is, though, chat, we, every single day, for the last 2 months, almost, we have been getting a lot of news when it comes down to Asha. Asha's bringing in a lot, and I do mean a lot of news when it comes down to Xbox. That literally, you know, it's like people are not looking at the game, though. That people are not looking at the games, though, because it's funny, everybody's looking at what Xbox will do next. So, or either they lie or give misinformation out, which, like I said, watch out for the misinfo. They ain't fucking around. They're not. Watch out for that. Because they'll come in and kick your butt. No joke. Xbox will. So, yeah. But Forza Horizon, though, it says right here, Xbox VR Digital. What's up, Xbox Brazil Digital? How you doing, bro? It says here, saying that what's up to this guy that's over there on Twitter. He says loud and clear, Forza Horizon and Xbox are running heavy marketing in Japan, strengthening the brand more and more in the region. The franchise getting with absurd quality, incredible graphics, and an experience that catches the eye of the Japanese public. The future of Xbox in Japan looks very promising. So they're really heavily promoting, you know, the game. So you got to give them props to that, though. Good job. And not only that, they're showing the console. That's the most important thing out here. David Cohen says, sucks that ponies had to be so negative about everything. Xbox and Steam do go ahead. Ponies pork begging and cry about it. David Cohen. Listen. Remember the Kyle Reese saying, though, it's a pony. You can't bargain with it. They have no fear. They have no nothing. Everything they say is positive, bro. You just cannot bargain with it, man. You can't bargain with a pony. You can't. You just can't. All eyes on Xbox and on PlayStation. The strategy is working. Yes, Rayo. But here's the funny thing. It's been all eyes on Xbox for the last 12, 13 years. I mean, tell me one time media has shut up about Xbox, though. Tell me one time. I mean, seriously, no joke. You go out here. Let's look at the news. Let's look at the news. Check this out. Let me show you something. Look at the news out there. Since January to now, let's talk about the news that's going on. Xbox, we had the Developer Direct. We had the Partner Showcase. We had the IDE thing, right? PlayStation Store has removed the deal section. What do you mean by that, though? Remove the deal section? Okay, I don't understand what you mean, though. So, look. And then we had the CEO change. And look at everything that Xbox has been dropping. Bam, 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 bam. News left and right. News left and right. You know, when it comes down to the updates to the console. And all games are full price. El Diablo. All right. That sucks. I mean, a PlayStation fan, good luck. So yeah, like I was saying, though, this has been Xbox. The last 2 months, we've been hearing tons and tons and tons of Xbox good news. We have a Game Pass price cut. We have, you know, showcases like the Metro one that was pretty cool. We had Stranger Than Heaven that was pretty cool. And today we get an update on Project Helix. I mean, it's been left and right all about Xbox. Now let's take a look at PlayStation, though. What was on PlayStation? All right, January, TCL 51%. February, we're going to increase the prices, you know, to this and this and that. Next day in February, Blue Point shuts down. March, we see the SFX Studio shut down, right? We keep on, I mean, look, I'm just going to keep on going with everything, right? The only thing they had exciting out there was that Saros was coming out. We had the PC announcement, which for them was pretty exciting. I'm like, okay, I mean, if that's exciting for you, then all right, cool. But at the end of the day, you're the ones who are killing your brand, not me. I mean, I'm an Xbox, so whatever happens over there, that's your own fault, right? They shut down Blue Point, then they shut down that other studio was making that co-op game. Then they go ahead and do this, and they go ahead and do that. I mean, it's a list of things. You're like, wow. Damn, no more says on PS Store. I mean, if that lawsuit wins, They shut down this other studio. They lay off workers. They decided to shift into entertainment business. They shut down the car project. Are you guys okay? Knocking on you, Sony. You guys okay? Sony, hello. You guys okay? Then, you know, they released Marathon too. Marathon. It's Marathon. Yeah. I mean, chat, I don't even know what else to say. I mean, seriously, when it comes down to Sony, it's been a record of bad news. That's why they're waiting for May 8th to see if PlayStation sold 100 million consoles. For them to go out there and say, we sold 100 million, yay! Oh, you saw that GIF? Yeah, I had to borrow that from Big Cloud. I had to apologize to Big Cloud and say, Big Cloud, I'm sorry, I apologize. I had to grab your GIF. Sorry about that. You know, that's Big Cloud's copyrighted GIF, though. So every time Big Cloud uses that, I have to bring more wood because he keeps on slamming, you know, doors on people. Wooden doors, though. No, Lord, you can't be serious, though. Nope, there's the tweet though, yeah, right there. Nope, that was funny, laugh out loud. Yeah, of course it was funny. That was a good response though. My prediction for game of the year, while his mouse PI will be games of the, oh man, oof. It's still too early, David, to predict game of the year though. It's still too early, my friend. We gotta wait for the next couple of months though. You gotta wait for the next couple of months. I mean, there's more stuff out there that oh man. But remember one thing, the game of the year, like I keep telling you guys, is the game you enjoyed this year. It's not what Jeff Keighley says. It's not what the ponies say. No, it's the game you personally enjoyed. That was your game of the year. Fuck that. It's not giving that pleasure. That's how we got to be, Chad. That's what we got to be. Yep. You got to be just like that. If Gears Z drops this year, game over. You think so? I mean, if it does drop, cool. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Pickles sent me something. Let's see what Pickles has to say. Pickles! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. If this is true, chat, PlayStation Store appears to have removed the discount section. Could a major store update be coming? So, wait, you all happy that they removed the discount section? This is, come on, man. Come on. Oh Lord, let me go look for this right now out there. PlayStation removed the discount section. Let me see if it's out there already. Yep, it's rolling. Wow. Wow. Okay, verify this website. I saw it. Let's see if I can get into this site though. There's a site that's saying it though. I mean, I don't know if we should trust this site, but we use it as an example though. I'm hearing budget Xbox Project Helix X Series Elite priced at $200. What? No way. The discount tab has suddenly disappeared from the PlayStation Store. No, more bad news. Oh man, see chat. This is what I mean though, chat. See what I mean though, chat. It's been bad news left, right, up, down. No joke. I mean, not even the up, down could probably save him. Let's see though. PlayStation 5 users have experienced a sudden disappearance of discount time from console's interface and the web version. The PS Store, the special section has been completely removed, and the red link to the offers page has been switched to offline mode. A similar issue has been observed in the digital service mobile app. Our search in the $5, $10 price range confirms that absolutely all available games are priced at 100% at their best price. A check of wish list reveals no price reductions at all. The only expectation currently of a pre-order discounts for Bubsy 4D. Damn. This situation interrupted a long-standing cycle of constant and uninterrupted sales on Sony's digital store. No promotions are typically launched every 2 weeks. The current lack of discounts indicates a possible technical glitch or preparation for a major global update for the entire platform. I don't know why PlayStation doesn't go out there and explain things, because look, let me tell you something. This is where misinformation comes, right? This is how misinformation comes out. And PlayStation should go out there and say, listen, we're going to do a major update. It will be here. So we're going to remove just announce it. Just put it out there on Twitter. Why don't, it's like literally like a 2-minute or 1-minute tweet. You got to say, hey, discount store on PS5 will be removed. Major update coming soon. That's all. 1 minute. That's what you got to do. Because now we're going to have people going out there saying, oh shit, it's been removed. Oh shit, it's a glitch. Oh shit, it's this stuff. And there will be a spread of misinformation. Seriously, just go out there and say it though. Or just say we removed the damn store entirely because we're not doing any more discount stores. Period. That's all. That's all you got to do though. Period. Seriously, I just don't understand though. I don't understand Sony anymore, man. I lost. Oh, Sony, man. You're hard to decipher, though. And like I always say, and I'll say this again, PlayStation is going to die because your fanboys are going to kill it, and the media is too. Because y'all keep cheering for the weirdest shit out there. I buy my games. Yes, Sci-Fi. Yeah, I buy my games. Yeah. Poor sales starts right over there when it comes down to Saros. Wow. Wow. How are you, brother? I'm doing good, Latek. I'm right here, laughing at things, though. Like always, I'm here enjoying with my chat, having a good conversation, having fun like we do every morning and everything that goes down to the PlayStation thing, though. Damn. Of course, we're making fun of Saros not selling well because these guys say they buy their games. And of course, you see that thumbnail, though, chat? You see that thumbnail? Here's what's funny, though. This is what they're going to do. Check this out. This is what they're going to do, though. They are going to come back to me and type to me and say, oh, you see? Joke's on you. You look stupid out here. Because I made the thumbnail because of what Pushkar said. The website's right there. Why don't y'all look? Seriously. They don't even look for the information from where I get it from. They were so mad about the PlayStation DRM with me. I had DMs in my thing like saying, you lied about. What did I lie about? Is it a DRM? Is it not? Did PlayStation decide an Xbox One moment? Yes, it did. Because while it was announced, you all were going Xbox One mode out there, going nuts about this. But once you guys figured out what was it for, you changed your train of thought because, that's all you guys do. Instead of saying, man, this DRM thing is bad, but yeah. Got dynamic background PS fans from dynamic pricing. Dynamic prices are out the roof. Uh-oh. What is going on with PlayStation? They should appeal to a lot of people now. They only appeal to the fans and the ponies. Xbox Series has always been a great console, flaws and all. So it says here, PS3 also have a DRM issue. I mean, console. I mean, there was an update. Someone went out there and showed the world, and it is true though. There's a news out there I saw yesterday. All I gotta do is try to find it though. But they showed the world that they can finally play PS3 games on the PS5. They figured out a way to do it. How come these guys figure it out and y'all don't figure that shit out? Freddy Fox, Returnal didn't sell well. Yes, I know it didn't. But at the end of the day, though, a game like this should be put at least in 2 places, because if you're going to count for your fanboys to come buy it, I mean, it's simple math. Why don't you look at the Returnal sales and be like, well, you know, Returnal sales on PlayStation only sold this much, okay, and people played it on more on PS Plus, okay. But listen, why don't y'all do this? Put it on PC day one. What's it? But seriously, I just don't understand. Oh yeah, they want to keep the, you know, try to attract the fans over here. But here's the funny thing, though, PlayStation, and this is what sucks, though. This is what sucks, though. You don't understand what's gonna suck for you guys. You guys right now have Saros out here. You got GTA incoming 6 next year. I mean this year, right? GTA 6 coming this year. When GTA comes to consoles, it's gonna come to consoles. And then when they decide to port PC, that's gonna be the time you guys are gonna probably port Saros. And when you port Saros to PC, it's gonna be a little bit too late. But you do what you do. You guys know what you're doing, man. I won't argue with that. I was a big fan of PlayStation set for God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn. Really? Sony, it seems, kept us hooked and distracted for 3 or 4 years. The 1 or 2 exclusives came out, but the games became too expensive. Yep. And that's where they're getting sued, my friend. They're getting their butts sued right now on court. And this one, they are fighting it, and tomorrow we'll get the answer. And it seems, chat, it seems, I mean, I'm not going to be, you know, this guy, but it ain't looking pretty, though, over there. But let's see what happens. I mean, if they win, okay. I'll be like, okay, they won. They don't have a monopoly. But if they lose, though, ho, 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 ho. Let's see what their excuse is going to be after that. The RPCs and the PS5 exposed Sony laziness. Oh, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on over there, but those guys, I know they cheer for it all the way. They love it. They cheer for it. They kick butt with it. I don't get it for what. But at the end of the day, though, what's it doing, though? Dark Zone. I'm actually liking Saros. I would have gotten it on PC if it was a PC day and day. Exactly. I plan to sell my PS5 Slim at the pawn shop. Damn. I won't be getting a PS6 because I've paid enough to be with PlayStation. Seriously, they haven't made anything worthwhile compared to PS2, PS3, and PS4. Wow. Reading from that, reading that from you, Letech, is wow. Damn. I mean, Letech, the sad thing about this, and I said this before, the only time I remember my PS5, I let someone borrow it, is because I'm here with you guys. And the rest of the day, I don't think about the PS5. And that's bad. That's bad, though, because before I used to think about it, I say, the PS, you know, yeah, I can play this game. But now it's like, I don't care. I just don't care. We cannot let those corporations get away with DRM. It's not good. Look at the console. We're forced to verify that we're connected to the internet, and the games spot our rent digitally work well. PS2, PS3 were the best PlayStations. But Chad, we can never, here's the thing though, Chad, we've always want to hold on to something in the past. And remember one thing, the past is never ever going to be the same as of now. Never. It's never going to be the same though. For us, the past, one of the most important things for us in the past in the shoe though was graphics. Looking at the graphics, I mean, when we first saw the PS1, we saw Nightmare Creatures, for example. We saw Tomb Raider, you know, yeah. You saw Tomb Raider. Louis is a failed pony bot? Hell no. We saw Tomb Raider with the spiky bras out there, you know? Yeah, you know? Yeah. Where was I? I just lost my train of thought because I read the chat. You remember Pickle? Sony is doubling down on the pisser. PS6 will be an AI box. Yeah, because it's funny though. They go out there and shame AI, but yet they have their own AI, which is good though. I'm going with Xbox dealers with the PS6. I don't see some reason to get the PS6. And that's the thing, though, right? And like I was saying, though, some of us, stuck in the past, though. But, no matter what we do, though, like I was telling you all, graphics, right? When we saw Nightmare Creatures, Tomb Raider, like, wow, this is amazing graphics, wow. And look at now, I mean, we see the graphics, like, okay, cool. It looks amazing, looks beautiful. But once you start playing the game, though, you look for gameplay. You look for the fun factor. Let's see if this game is fun or not. Because you can have the best graphics out there, but the game could be boring as hell. Kind of, for example, for Horizon. I hate Horizon. Personal take. Now, will I tell someone go ahead and play it? Yes, because at the end of the day, though, they might find it fun. But for me, I hate it. It puts me to sleep. It's got the most beautiful graphics, but it sucks. Oh, my God. So supposedly the PixarTech is going to be compatible in the PS6, so there's that. Of course it will be. They're reworking it. The PS6 will be more improved version of the PSR. Yes, the PSSR is the beta testing for these PS fanboys. They're testing it, they're using it, and man, it's going to take some time to perfect this thing, and they're getting it ready for the PS6. The PS6 probably will have the PixarTech right on the dot, though. Defending DRM seems to be backfiring on the console fanboys, including the ponies, since they are being exposed for it. Yep. David Cohen, let them defend it. We laugh at them. Without getting into fanboys, it will feel better and get gifts from Microsoft Xbox. Sony, on the other hand, is laughing at us, making us pay a lot. Practically nothing might truly disheartening. True. That's true. That's true, my friend. I mean, it sucks. Listen, Sony is not the same as it was. Sony is not the same as it was. These fans think Sony's the same as not. Sony's not the same as it was, man. PSR Fanboys Club, PS Trash Run. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's incredible. And it's like what I said, though, and I'll say this again before and always say this. You bought a PlayStation 5 Pro to play games on it. And you wanted to have the PixarTech on it. Now you got to wait for the dev to say, oh, it's going to be PixarTech. Shoot. Sony left since the PS4. Yep. They did, my friend. They did. I mean, incredible. Pixar's nice and it works, and they need to fix the lag. It's not a bad thing. I mean, look, technology is never bad, my friends. It's never bad, but the thing that's bad is the hypocrisy out there, though. It's the big-ass hypocrisy when it comes down to that. That's what I found bad, though, that you guys go out there and lie through your teeth, saying, I don't like the AI tech. The AI tech sucks, and then you have this company doing it. Oh, it's good. Okay, now it's good. Exactly. Because you know why? Sony decided to jump forward with some stuff. Only PlayStation fans would defend the DRM? Oh man, Dark Zone. The question is, are they really fans, or they just do it for ego talk? Because seriously, I question a lot of people out there who because let me tell you something. Here in this chat, people know I game. Right? I game because, I go online my Xbox, y'all see me on there. Whoever has me added, they know I play games. Now, when it comes to these PlayStation fans, they say, oh, look at my trophies. I mean, was that you playing the game, though? I mean, that's the question I asked in general, though. Because what I see is, though, I'll tell you this, though. Have you seen me tweet a lot on Twitter? Sometimes there's a day where I tweet a lot, but there's other days I just don't. The majority of the days I just don't, because you know why? I'm busy. I get home, I do my chores, the chores I gotta do. I do several things, and once I'm done with everything, I sit down and play a game. I sit down, play a game, enjoy my game, have fun. That's what I do, chat. Have fun, talk to my friends, and they're online with me. Have a fun conversation. If they're playing multiplayer again, say, Louis, join, I'll join. That's what we do. I play games, though, a lot. I do. Almost every day. No joke. But these guys, though, they spend most of their days out there on Twitter trying to get their thoughts out there. Oh, my God. They're not fans. They have a blue check mark from farm money by trolling. Laugh out loud. And yeah, that's the thing though. I see them talk a lot about the PlayStation, but yet they don't support the PlayStation route. Look at us on Xbox though. We might not be happy that they're putting games on PlayStation, but we're still playing on Xbox though. We still are. We may be mad at the box, but we still are enjoying the box. We may be mad about this is an Xbox marketing campaign, but we're still here enjoying the box. We are. PlayStation fanboys, they see Marathon. We don't want that. Shut it down. They see Concord. What the hell is that? Shut it down. Fair game's not looking good. You should shut that shit down. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. What? It's a waste of money, but bro, they already spent $100 to $200 million in that game. It's okay. They can recuperate it. How are they going to recuperate it if you guys kill it? Again, I don't know what type of fans they are, but it sucks. I mean, the whole DRM thing is now they call it a nothing burger. I mean, that's what, you know, Grandpa, what's his name? Grandpa Play, let's call him Grandpa Play, is doing out there. You know who Grandpa Play is? Part of Rock. Old man out there, console board. He got mad at Plume the other day because Plume said if I was 15 console board like this, shut me down, said Plume. He got pissed off. Cancel fair games and right off the loss. Yeah, you know, it's funny how it's hilarious. Oh, Lord, don't bring that one up either. Hunters Gather? Ah, shit. I mean, if it's good, I hope it is, though. Seriously, I hope they can actually hit a fucking service game. Damn. Yes, we did Illuminati. We did talk about that. Yep. I hope they hit that damn live service game because, man, they're losing money. And these fans are not supporting it. Damn. And if Sony dies, though, or they sell off. Oh, shit. Oh, let me drink some water. Oh, man. Ash is fixing the box? Yes, 100% she's fixing it. Let me see. Where's the comment, David? I don't know. There's too many comments though. Oof, I think I read it though. Oh yeah, dude. Defending DRM seems to be backfiring on the console fanboys, including the ponies, since they were being exposed to it. Yeah, I already read that one, David. I already read that one. Yeah, you're right though. Needs to be that. That's why Sony can't pull PlayStation games away from PC. I mean, if they do, hey, cool. Me? I'm not going to miss them. Are you going to miss them, chat? Nope. Are you guys going to pick up a PS5 because of that? Nope. I mean, that's how it is, though. That's how it is. I mean, Saros is out. And like I said, it's probably going to do better down the road with the sales, though. But damn, it's got an awful start. Holy smokes. Oh yeah, Nintendo reportedly facing pressure to raise the price of Switch 2. Console prices and shares continue to fall. Damn. Damn. Sony will have to port. And let me tell you something. When that happens, though, my friend, because Joey says this. Joey said this loud and clear on this show. A Horizon game was about to be ported to Xbox and it got pulled back, though. But look, the way Sony's running its business, I mean, pretty soon we might see that happen though. Pretty soon, and if it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool too. Because heck, it's that game. And let me tell you something. Like I said this before. If it comes down to Xbox, will I buy it to troll? Man, that game could be $1 and I would not buy it. That game could be 50 cents, I would not buy that damn game. That game could be free and I would not download it. Hell no. Game's boring as hell. I don't like it. I just don't. I can't, seriously, just don't. That's a personal take. I just can't stand it. It's so boring. So we have this out here, chat, because, you know, just to have one more news, right? And Nintendo is reportedly facing pressure to raise the price of the Nintendo Switch 2 as costs rise and the shares prices continues to fall. Nintendo's trying to push this back, though. Why? Do they know something we don't know, though? I mean, shareholders, let me give you some advice, though. I'm going to give you some advice right here. Crazy, we're going to give you some advice. Don't pull back on Nintendo now, because if Nintendo has something under the wing and they're cooking something, let them cook. Relax. Because trust me, when they need to, if they need to raise the prices, they will. They're trying to fight this as long as they can, because they know if they raise the prices, you know, it's going to be hard for them to sell it. So let Nintendo be. Let them cook. Relax. Investors, relax. You know, we don't have an investor channel, but, you know, just in case, though. Actually, that comment was about my Sony betrayed its most loyal console users for greed, lies, and deception. No, David Cohen. No. You're wrong. Sony never ever betrayed the console users. No, they didn't. The console users are the ones that talk to betray crap. Because Sony gives them the message loud and clear about things, and they decided to put it in their own terms and their own ways. That's the thing, though. Sony is a greedy company. It is. I mean, just why do you think they're getting sued for that 30%? Because they're just, how can I say this? I mean, they're not, they're being sued by the 30% because a lot of these devs got together probably, you know, and even told the lawyer, hey, dude, let's sue them because there's no way to negotiate with these guys. I mean, if I release a game, I want it to be at 50, I still got to give them the 30%. At least say, okay, here, give me 15, you 15. They don't care. They just want that 30% period. No matter how much you negotiate, they want that damn 30%. Because they're the market leaders. And they don't care. They don't want to negotiate that shit. Like I said, they're a greedy company. They don't care. If your game does well, cool. If it doesn't, cool. As long as they collect money, they're happy. But it's the fans, though, that accept everything that happens. Because, David, let me tell you something, David. Remember that time when the gold was going to be price increase? You remember how everyone went out there and had a huge war about it? Xbox had to pull back. Now the fans, Sony says, hey, we're going to charge you $10 for games. Look what they said. Oh, it's all about the quality. And they stuck with that. I said, yo, on Xbox it's free. No, it's all about the quality. They stuck with that. They'd rather pay $10 extra after they pay $60 for the damn game back in the day. They would pay $10 extra. Why in the blue hell should I give you $10 extra? You should be doing it for free. That's how they are. They're the ones who deceive and lie about it. Sony just says, hey, you know, oh. Bob was also getting sued for the 30% as well. Yeah, and I hope they win too, because I find that 30% pretty high, though. It should be 15, though. I find it pretty high, though. It should be 15, though. 100% should be 15. But I don't know if Valve negotiates with devs, though. They probably do, though. So Pickles asks, well, I should drop down the price on the Xbox Series X and S console. I don't know, Pickles. Pickles, I've always told you this, and I've said this before in December, and I'll re-say this again. This is one weird year when it comes down to everything, down to gaming. Because on one hand, we have a situation that's a crisis. That is the RAM crisis, right? And that RAM crisis literally affects every single thing in our lives. What I mean by that by TVs, I mean cars, I mean mobiles, I mean all that shit that's going on. We're facing a RAM crisis right now, so I don't know. I mean, it's hard to predict what's next with these boxes at this very moment. I mean, Pickles, for like the last couple of months, we've been talking about $1,000 boxes, $2,000 boxes, no joke. Valve does argument with the developers and publishers. I mean, like I said, though, that 30% is pretty high, though. There should be a way to negotiate with these companies, and they should be like, okay, if your game is 70, okay, you give us this percentage, right? If the game is 70, give us this percentage, right? If the game is 50, lower your percentages, you know, of course, it will be better. Because there's some games, probably some devs are like, man, this is too expensive. Why don't we lower the price, you know? But yeah, that's what I mean, though. I mean, look, you remember the price hike on the PS Plus? they actually believe in what they said though, and they were out there deceiving people. They were like, "Oh yeah, PlayStation said this," and we're telling them, "Hey, PlayStation said this, but you find that to be true? Yeah, they're gonna give us more quality in the PS Plus." I'm like, okay, just like they did with the games though. And that's what I mean though. They deceive themselves and they don't go out there and fight, which that's what they gotta do. They gotta go out there and fight. But here's the thing though, chat, and let me tell you what Sony did so perfect that I gotta give them credit to all of them. I gotta give them credit for Sony for doing this though. Sony taught them to focus on Xbox instead of focusing on what's happening over here. That's what Sony taught them. Period. And that's the truth though. That's how they are. Sony taught them to be like that. Sony taught them to go out there and look for it. I mean, you go to the PlayStation channels, what do they talk about? Chat, what do the PlayStation channels talk about? Look at Dreamcast guy. What does he talk about? You guys know where I'm heading to. We on the Xbox channel, right? We talk more, like this past months I've been talking more about Xbox than PlayStation itself. Because PlayStation doesn't offer anything. Just bad news, bad news, bad news, and bad news. That's it. And of course, you know, we go out there and show the bad news, but damn. But seriously, PlayStation channels just focus more on Xbox stuff. And that's what Sony did. Sony taught them, hey, go focus over there. And over here, we do whatever we want. And the funny thing is, when us, the Xbox channels, come by and talk about the things they're doing, they get mad at us. And they're saying, oh, he's misinforming, he lying, he doing this, he doing that, right? And they go out there and misinform that what they're doing is right. Right. Saros costs about 70 to 100 million to make, 70 games. Wolverine will cost 300 400 million to make for the same price. They make it make sense, and Sony wonder why gamers are cautious. Damn. 600 minimum for the Sony camp. Xbox minimum is 400. GTA 6 is on the horizon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I mean, though. They focus on us more than they focus on their own backyard. I even put that out there on the Twitter when you know when they shut down Blue Point. I literally said, I guess it's time you all need to focus on your own backyard. Focus on it. Stop focusing on the Xboxes. Focus on your own backyard, because right now, for what it seems, everything over there is going to hell. I mean, bro, Saros came out. This is your first party exclusive this year, Saros. 2 months ago, you guys were cheering that you're happy these games are not going to PC, right? You guys were cheering for it. You guys were talking all this bullshit about it. But yet Saros comes out, and the start was slow. And you guys are making excuses for that? Why was it slow? Y'all should have gone and picked up Saros. At least, you know, Saros should have been announced, oh, 4 million sales, 5 million copies sold. And as Safo said it, I have not heard the Sony sales numbers. She was right. I heard nothing. Xbox turning things around as PlayStation burns in the background. And the funny thing is, they don't care. Dark Zone, they just will not care for that shit. You know what they do? They cheer for all the wrong things. Because let me tell you something, chat. If Xbox come around, like, oh, we're going to charge you $10, I'll be like, Xbox, what the fuck? No joke. I will be, what the fuck? If Xbox come around and be like, oh, we're doing it, I'll be like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Man. I had people fight me about the Game Pass price increase. I wasn't happy with the Game Pass price increase. Hell no, I was not happy. I was not. Did I still use it? Yeah, but I was not happy, because when it comes down to price increases, I don't want to hear that word. I want to hear price decrease, not increase. That's the word I want to hear. Hey, y'all talking about sales when Xbox says nothing about on all them flops. You got a mad one in here, looking over the fence, looking at Louis Cook barbecue burgers and not notice their own house is on fire. Yep, that's true though, and that's the whole truth when I say this though. Look, Albert, you are a PlayStation fan for what it seems though. And you're in an Xbox channel fighting me for what I'm talking about sales. You're fighting me about this. But here's the thing though, Albert. I keep telling you guys, look at your own backyard. Stop focusing on us. We are trolling what you guys been saying out there. We mine our games. We support the devs. Okay. Yeah, you do buy them. Okay. Yeah, you do. Seems so though. If Sony raised PS Plus by $30, PlayStation fans will cheer on it. Yeah, they'll look for the excuse to cheer for it. Because the thing is, right? Look, this is what I don't like about it. Listen, the DRM thing is true. It happened, right? You know what they did? They looked for the butts. Blue Point, they looked for the butts. Oh, Blue Point shut down because they couldn't find a project. Oh, it's From Software's fault. Oh, it's Sony's fault for not giving them a project. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Oh, it's all this stuff, right? It's all these guys, right? It's always something, right? But hey, wait a minute. I know whose fault it is. It's your fault because y'all didn't buy it. Instead of blaming the company, why don't you blame yourselves because you all didn't pick it up? And then you go ahead and say, hey, Sony, why didn't you at least port this to PC or do something about it or say Blue Point? At least do something like that. But no, it got shut down. And listen, pound for pound, one of the best remakers out there. One of the best. Why do I say one of the best? Because I bought Demon's Souls. I played Demon's Souls and I was like, wow, this is impressive. Shoot. And so it's y'all's fault because if at least... Hold on a second, chat. Okay, all right, got it. All right. Yeah, Marcus Publisher wanted to be here. All right, sorry about that, chat. I got like a Windows thing popped in. When you cooking some burgers, Louis? Don't worry. I will cook burgers in the next couple of days, probably. So let me see though. When I don't know. I need to get myself a new George Foreman grill because the one I had was busted. Bungie Marathon, a $4 billion disaster. And that's the thing though, like I said, focus on your own backyard. Stop focusing on what we do over here. I mean, over here we happy. Yeah, PS fanboys talk about Xbox closing initiative after working on Perfect Dark for 7 years and having practically nothing to show for it. But P closing studios after a year of being open is okay. Oh yeah, because they don't want any more live service games. It's okay for them to close it. But here's what's funny though, I don't understand though. They had a group of people in there which they were paying money to do something. And they kicked those people out. But what about that money that they already made? That's a loss. A major fucking loss. They bought the team of Concord. They shut it down and lay off the team. That's a loss. Bobby! What's up, Bobby? Yeah, talking about PlayStation. Yeah, Bobby. I don't care. See, every time I talk about PlayStation, Bobby flies in, though. Nah, Bobby, stop showing me your butt. You want to fight me? Turn around. Yeah, he just left. Yep. All right. Yep. That's how they are, though. They go ahead and they lie through their teeth. I mean, look at them. They're coming over here of us talking about sales because, you know, Xbox flops. So wait a minute, I got a question. I'm not allowed to talk about sales though? Why not? I should be allowed to talk about sales though. Bobby is secretly a spy for the Sony execs. Yep, he is. Wait a second. I heard that Firewalk just shut down. Wait a minute. Wait a second. I heard that Firewalk was shut down. PS had nothing to do with it, at least according to Jeff Keighley. Firewalk. Let me see though. Oh yeah, known for developing the hero shooter Concord. Yeah, that was Firewalk. Yeah, yeah. Yep, and Jeff Keighley never said it was Sony's fault. Nope, he didn't. No. Actually, Bunny tried to crawl back to Microsoft before being scoped by Sony. Yes, I will, Brother Scream, and thank you for reminding me that because I've gone into a long rant. I should be getting ready for that. Yes, you're right. I should be getting ready for that, though. I should be getting for that. So, chats, listen up. The crazy one's got to go, but for very good reason because I'll be back in 40 minutes. I'll be back in 40 minutes, Chad. Probably 40, 50 minutes, you know. Brother, we talk about Concord. Haha. What do you want me to say about Concord, though, Letech? I mean... what can I say, though? I tried it, I played it, I gave it my 2 cents. I said this game should not be at 40, this game should be free to play. I had a couple microtransactions to see how good it does, but man, that $40 price is not going to attract people. And guess what it did? It didn't, though. It didn't. That's the Conquer student just said Firewalk was closing, didn't mention PS closing it. He said Xbox was shutting down those Bethesda, of course. But here's the thing, though. Jeff Keighley will always be Jeff Keighley, chat. All we got to do is laugh at him. Like we've been doing. Laugh. And laugh out loud, chat. Just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh out loud. That's what we do, though. Of course he's going to support Sony. Why not? Sony give him a check of change for him to put those games in the Game of the Year. I mean, look. Kind of funny, though, that last year, I even said this, which is true. Last year, we had a couple games on there. That should have been... hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second, chat. All right, chat. Sorry about that. I did a couple things. So, chat, like always, before we go, tell us what you've all been playing, my friends. What you all been playing? What you all been playing? Daily Zerek, yep. All right, Brewery, talk about Concord. That's the Concord Studio, Jeff. All right, let me see. They keep saying Starfield flop, 15 million players. It's sold enough to just by selling on Steam to pay for it. Nice to Drew. Yep, exactly. Sony pays the bills at the Keighley State. Yep. Where'd Louis go? Taking a shit again? No. I didn't take a shit. No. I had to. Someone knocked on the door and, you know, I had to do something real quick. Yep. But chat, like I said, I got to get ready for the next show. We're talking Helix in 40 minutes. I got to make them hash browns and at least make an egg. Because, man, now it made me hungry. Just social media genius, not saying he's a great person, but, you know how the people talk. Exactly. Still playing Ghost of Tsushima, 16 and a half hours, 2 hours in. Wow. 60% 2 hours in. Wow. I mean, I wish it was. Louis got a visitor party with Sony. I wish Sony visited me. I wish they did. I wish Sony visited me so I can sit down and talk to them. Be like, Sony, you better change your shit up because y'all, it seems like y'all dying out here. Playing Mind's Eye and Echoes of the End. Mark certainly told him. Playing people of notes in FF3. We gotta try that mixtape. That mixtape's got some really good reviews in there. You gotta check that one out. Let's see why the fuzz is about those good reviews in there. Let's go check it out. Yep, that's what we gotta do, chat. Yep, I'm looking forward to that too, though, chat. I'm looking forward to that too. I already got the thumbnails ready, thanks to my bro FarQ, like always. Saving it right now, so right after I end the show, I will work on that super fast to get it set up, make my hash browns, come back in here, you know, eat my hash browns and eggs, and yeah. Yep, I'm going to eat some hash browns today, chat. Yes, sir. With eggs. Yes, sir. What a great way to start the morning. Yep. Yes, sir. So, chat. Like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, Dave Reezy with the $2 super. See you in a little bit. Hash bro Louie. Wait, I got a hash bro? Ooh, bro boy just made it. Oh man, now you want me, man. Come on, stop adding me food. Stop adding food to me. Come on, man, come on. Oh, man. Oh. I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back with Sabo, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. And if they invite me, they don't XP en Español with Elvis Cenecita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter, X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. But that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Chats, I will see y'all in a bit. And thank you again, like always, for hanging out with me and all that stuff. And see you guys in, what, 35 minutes or 40? Let's go. We're talking Helix today, baby. Xbox cooking, yeah.